212.
Ladies and gentlemen, right now, we want to bring forth to the stage a very special guest, the undisputed.
Nah, son, baby. And this is
another episode.
Can't help but swing it, boy. Swing it, brother, swing.
And this is your host. Nah, son, baby.
Here we go.
Microphone check 1 2 1 2. This is your host, not son, baby. And this is another episode of Swingers After Dark. And you know, ladies and gentlemen, this is the release, the podcast book release of the F.U.C.K book. Yes, I came out with my 8th novel, March 11th. And the name of my magnum opus, my masterpiece, is called F.U.C.K. F.U.C.K. Yes, sirree. You know, the book is on Nook. You know, Barnes, right now it's on ebook. You know, I'm waiting. You know, I'm working on on the Audible and also paperbacks. But as of now, you could get the F.U.C.K ebook on Barnes & Noble, Amazon Kindle, iBooks, Google Play, Smashwords, Roku, Kobo, everywhere you could get an ebook. You know, it's on sale now, so get it while it's hot. It's still new. You know what I'm saying? If you still got your stimulus, your stimmy, it doesn't cost you much. Even though the book is more than a cheap thrill. Now, you know, this is my 8th book, and I feel great about this book. You know, this really shows my development as an author, as a writer. Like, I really know how to craft a story because I'm always a student. You know, in order to be a good master, you have to be a great student. And I'm always learning. Like, I will never stop learning until I push up daisies. And I feel I'm proud of this book. You know, I know it's going to do its numbers. I know it's going to sell millions because it's crafted. You know, it's crafted with, you know, metaphors, similes, punchlines, foreshadowing. You know, I have plots. I have twists and turns. I have suspense. I have excitement. I have sex. I have laughter. You know, one minute you're going to laugh. The next minute you're going to get horny. And, you know, I have like an amalgamation of literary devices in my novel. I have like a mixture of a lot of literary devices. Figurative speaking, you know, literal speaking, figurative speaking. So I put my foot into this book to the point where, you know, you get excitement away from this pandemic. You know, you can take your mind out of this damn pandemic that's holding us hostage. And while you're held hostage by this bitch named Rona, you can check out the F.U.C.K book. Yes, the F.U.C.K. It's 500 pages of pure fire. Why? Because I wrote it. Yes, I wrote it, and I will never put out inferior. Let me get that right. I would never put out inferior material for people to pick apart. No, sirree. I would never shortchange myself. I do not cut corners. This is my life. This is my art. This is my craft. This is my discipline. I'm a born writer. I've been writing since I didn't know my dick from a hole in the wall. And it shows. When you read this book, it will show my maturation as an author. You're going to love this book. It's nonstop. 69 chapters that won't come up short. You understand me? More than a cheap thrill for your stimmy. The F.U.C.K book is like if sexual freedom was a book, it would be F.U.C.K book because it's an orgasm between pages. You understand me? And you will never see the pineapple the same again because the upside down pineapple means you're a swinger. Like if you ever see people in the grocery store with like the upside down pineapple, they might be freaks. They might be fucking on the low. Well, everybody fuck nowadays. You feel me? But I'm saying they may, do that thing. They may, do the couple swap, or they may have threesomes. But besides that, because I want to touch on that. What the fuck book is about tapping into the psyche of people in a swing lifestyle. It's about showing the humanity of people in the lifestyle, because it's not always about fucking. You have professionals in the lifestyle. You have police officers. You have firefighters. You have lawyers, doctors. You have a lot of professional people in the lifestyle. And people have lives outside of parties and events. Like, you may coach a little league. You may feed the homeless. You may volunteer at a soup kitchen. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's everyday people. So don't look at us as, these sex crazed deviants. Because speaking for myself, I don't fuck that much. You feel me? So, it's because I'm always on my grind. I write a lot. I podcast a lot. And that's another reason why I'm taking 2 weeks or 3 weeks off from podcasting. Yes, I'm taking a little hiatus. I'm taking a little hiatus because I had to promote the book. Like, you can have the greatest product on earth, but what's the point of having the greatest product if nobody knows about it? Did a tree fall if you didn't hear it land? You feel me? No, so I'm going to take a little hiatus from podcasting to focus on my book. And when I come back, I'm going to come back strong. Yes, not strong, strong. And that's why, my podcast episodes haven't been released at its regular times. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. That's why I'm sure, my regular listeners are like, what the fuck? Why aren't your podcasts dropping on time? It's because I've been busy with the book, with promoting the book. I've been on my grind. So I wanted to make that formal, ladies and gentlemen, that your fearless podcaster, Nason, baby, is taking a little time off to promote the fuck book. Once again, it's F.U.C.K. by Nason. You could get the book. It's on ebook first. I'm working on Audible and I'm working on the paperbacks, but it's on ebook first. It's on Nook, Kindle, iBooks, Google Play, Roku, Kobo. It's pretty much Google Nason Fuck. You can get the ebook anywhere and you're going to enjoy it from front to back. There's no filler. I don't believe in filler. Me personally, I got ADD on the low. Or I got HD on the low. So if I'm not entertained by my own writings, then what would make me think that you'll be entertained? Like, something needs to carry my attention from start to finish, because I'm competing with stream sites. I'm competing with the internet. I'm competing with friends. I'm competing with family. I'm competing with enemies, associates, whatever the case may be. It's constant stimuli. This is not like the early 1900s when you just had a fucking jukebox. You feel me? So I got to make sure that I grab your attention and I keep your attention. That's why it's action nonstop from front to back. So when you read this book, you like, damn, this is a good book. Like, I didn't know you could write a good book like this. You can also catch my other 7 books, but focus on fuck. But because this is my masterpiece, this is my magnum opus. Like, I'm proud of this book. My other books, I'm proud of those as well. Don't get it twisted. I'm proud of those. But this book, fuck book, is when I officially enter my prime of writing. Like, this is it. Like, I found my stride. It's like Jordan shooting 3-pointers back to back to back to back against the Portland Trail Blazers in the 1992 NBA Finals. It's like everything is net. Everything is automatic. It's like automatic, like blinking and breathing. You feel me? Like, I really did my thing with this book. So, you're gonna know when you read the fuck book, you're gonna know the ins and outs of the swing lifestyle. Or if you already in the lifestyle, it's gonna confirm what you already know. You feel me? Like, I talk about the fuckery between like party promoters and couples, like the backstabbing and the treachery between couples. Yes, I talk about the fuck shit. I drop knowledge, but I put the knowledge in the ice cream. I put the medicine in the ice cream so you can easily digest the content. You feel me? Because medicine does not taste good. Like, nobody want to be bored when they're reading. Nobody want to be lectured. You know, you can't be heavy-handed. But with this book, it's like sipping a fucking martini. You know, you can't take tequila straight, but hell, you could sip on a margarita like it's fucking water. Because you add in like sweeteners, like flavors to it. And that's what this book is about. It's about adding flavor to the heaviness. You know, it's not too light. It's not too heavy. It's just right. It's like Goldilocks eating porridge and sitting in a chair and sleeping on a bed. It's just right. And I made sure it's just right because I love a balance. I don't want like people lecture me and preach to me. I don't want knowledge all the fucking time. Sometimes I want to be entertained. Sometimes I want to laugh. Sometimes I want my brain to take a rest. You know, because you can't stay woke forever. You know, sometimes you got to let your brain rest. Because if you stay woke, because that's the catchphrase now, being woke, having knowledge, you know, being conscious. And I say this, sometimes you need to give your brain a rest. Because if you stay woke, you start hallucinating. Like, take your ass to bed. Like, give your brain some rest. Because when you stay up, your mind start playing tricks. You know, and that's why, you know, with this book, it's going to make you think and you're going to be entertained. I just want to take you away from the fuckery called life. You know, I just want to take you on a vacation. And your only passport, the only thing that you need is like an ebook reader. If you don't have a reader, you could download free apps onto your phone, especially on Amazon Kindle. They have a way that you could download the free app to put on your phone. So if you don't have an ebook reader, you could always download the reader and do it that way instead of going out to the fucking store and buying an e-reader for $100, $200, $300. You don't have to do that. You could download the free app onto your phone or whatever device you decide to use until, you know, I get to the paperbacks and the audibles, you know, and it's worth the money. Like, I'm not going to write bullshit. Like, if I don't want to read my own work, then what would make me think that you would want to read it? That's why I said it's good because I wrote it. Because when I was reading this book, I couldn't wait to see what would happen next. Like, I'm excited just from reading my own work. Like, my dick is getting hard because I didn't know I was capable of writing this good of a book. I didn't know. I'm getting off on my own work. And sometimes when you want to strive for greatness, when you're destined for greatness, you got to be on your own wave. You got to ride your own bandwagon. And that's not arrogance. That's just being confident in yourself. As long as you're not talking down on others, it's good to be confident in yourself. You understand me? And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with self-assurance. Because if nobody gonna say you're the greatest, then who the hell will? You got to convince yourself first and then put that thought into work. You have to manifest that thought so everybody can see your greatness. And that's what this fuck book is about. F.U.C.K. When you see the cover, it's in black and white. Fuck is horizontal in the middle of the book, and instead of the U, it's an upside down pineapple, which symbolizes the swing lifestyle. So when you see fuck, F.U.C.K, because there's a lot of fuck books out there, but it's not the fuck book. You feel me? It's not the fuck book written by Nasun, baby. Or just Nasun. You know? So all you need is an app, and it doesn't cost much. It's like it's a fucking sandwich. You feel me? But instead of, you know, feeding your stomach, you're feeding your mind, because the mind is the first stomach. It's the first belly. So I'm giving you nourishment. You understand me? I'm giving you jokes. I'm giving you comedy. I'm giving you humor. I'm giving you sex. I'm giving you drama. I'm giving you conflict. I'm giving you life. L-I-F-E into F-U-C-K. You know, I'm giving you the most popular cuss word that's used on a regular basis, fuck, and I'm breathing life into that. And that's what this book is about. You know, so I'm sure you're gonna enjoy it because I enjoyed it. And it takes you from Earth to fucking Pluto and back. Pluto is like a far away planet, but it takes you through all 9 planets, even the unknown planets that we haven't counted yet. It takes you from, it's like I tap into the psyche of the characters, and I put them in situations where you think that gonna break them. And then I have no good guys or bad guys. It's all about, you know, making my characters multidimensional so you can relate to them, because none of us are perfect. But at the end of the day, you still gonna want to cheer somebody or jeer them. You're gonna cheer them or jeer them. And that's what fuck is about, because fuck represents life. You dig? And on that note, this has been another episode of Swingers After Dark, and this is your host, Not Son, baby. Check out my ebook, Fuck, F-U-C-K. That's fuck, F-U-C-K. And check out my website at www.notsonblaze.com. That's www.nahsunblaze.com. Shoot me an email at swingpodcast@gmail.com. That's swingpodcast@gmail.com. Hit me up with any questions and all concerns that you may have. Rate, share, subscribe, and comment on this podcast. Dig. And on that note, until next time, peace. And get the fuck book, F-U-C-K by Not Son. All ebooks, wherever ebooks are sold, baby, go get it. Don't pass it. Grab it.